Yes, you're tuned into Raw Real Talk, and today we're talking about a relatively sensitive subject, and we're talking about suicide. And yes, you have adults that commit suicide, but it was heard in the news in the media that 17 had youngsters had committed suicide by hanging themselves, and they all relate to each other, not related, but relate to each other because they're in the same town. And the last victim that was reported, I believe her name was Natasha Randall, and she was a close friend to one of the earlier victims that hung himself. Okay, so the reason why I want to talk about this because there's a lot of people out there that are teenagers and they're trying to seek help, and I hear that there's people on the internet that was kind of helping them feel comfortable in their decision. I don't think the people were purposely trying to say go just kill yourself and to be mean, but it could be the fact that they're going through similar situations and they're making them feel comfortable. And I feel that they're seeking other individuals to feel comfortable with their decision. But in my opinion, suicide is not the way to go. And I'm hoping that people would take this message and do something with it because there's a lot of people out there that's very depressed, and it's just not your just and you can be depressed about everyday subjects, and there's things that's going on in our personal lives that we don't normally maybe not speak to our mothers, our brothers, our sisters about, and we might go to a friend, and then again we might not go to anybody, and we can feel so depressed about it that we feel that we do not want to be here in this world anymore. And yes, there are some hateful, evil spirited people out there that don't give a damn about you. But at the same time, you got to realize that there's more good people than there is bad people. And we need to keep ourselves around clean spirits, positive energy. And I speak about that a lot because that is very important. And this is one of the reasons why we speak about that on Raw Real Talk, is because positive energy is so important. Because when you have teenagers and just grown men and women feeling like suicide is the way out due to their pain and their hurt of the things that they've been through, we as a family got to try to do the best we can to find out what is going on, because a lot of family members are very surprised when their teen or their loved one take their own lives. And then again, some people have warnings, signs and signals that they do not pay attention to because we're so caught up in our own lives. We have to pay attention to the people that's around us, that the people that we love. This is so saddening and heart-wrenching to hear a person feeling so depressed that they would take their own life. Let alone we have people every day going out killing people for no reason, or for drugs, or to steal, or to rob folks, and gang banging. Y'all do that stuff every day. And then you got people that's taking their own lives. This is just so heart-wrenching. And for people out there that decides to listen to this, please deal in only positive energy. And if you got somebody that you have suspicion that is depressed and that might be contemplating or playing with you about taking their lives, 9 out of 10 times it came across their mind and they are serious, and we need to take the situation as being serious. So please pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the ones around you. Don't just be so caught up in your world you're not paying attention to the people that you love. And there's a lot of parents that work and they do what they do, and they need to make a living, and they don't be at home with their teenagers. And a lot of things that went over in the last several years that we not paying attention to. These kids bringing guns to school, blowing up other students and killing other students. That's sure mental depression and emotional depression that people have to work out. And they feel that hurting someone else or hurting themselves is the only way. But we have to remember there's a higher power besides ourselves. And we need to remember that. So please, remember the choices that you make and pay attention to the ones that are around you. And please pay attention to positive energy and push out negative energy. And that is segment 1 for this subject. And I will come back and talk about this again because it is very serious. Emotional pain and suffering is very serious. And it's not just something that happens to celebrities. It's something that happens to us as everyday people. So on that note, please, God bless you. And you're tuned into Raw Real Talk, where no subject is too taboo. We bring it all straight to you. God bless you.